Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I channel my gifts for the collective advantage in a multitude of ways. And I encourage you to not only seek your gifts, but to find meaningful ways to employ them in any way they or the Most High deem fit. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've never been here, welcome. If you're tuning back in and you've been here before, welcome back. I always like to welcome you in the highest of love and light frequencies and vibrations. So, welcome. I hope that this message finds you well, and let's tap straight into the message. As you can see, class, I'm sharing my notes. So, in case something stands out to you that you need to see versus just listening to what I am saying, this energy is all about the Sandman. I kept hearing today and throughout the week, really, oh, Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. So, something about that could be significant. A Capricorn could be significant. Something about the dream state in general is significant at this time. Okay. Somebody's name could be Cliff or Clifford. Something with F's are significant. Someone's name could start with D or E. DE is significant, okay? I don't know why that just gave me Desert Eagle. I've been seeing 143. Someone loves you and misses you dearly. So the Sandman is all about our dream state, right? And when I channeled this, I was about to say dream. When I channeled this energy, I was guided basically to watch the movie. It's a like kid animated movie on Netflix, In Your Dreams. I channeled this some time ago. As you can see, 12/23 of 2025. That date could be significant at 9:30. That would have been PM. So PM could be significant. Something about the evening is significant. Dreams. So something about someone's dream state or being awake in someone's dream state. Okay, so perhaps someone's having more vivid dreams. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the clear quartz. You are getting clarity in your dream state about something in particular, something about your lives. Okay, hour is significant. So the hour of time, the hour of day could be significant. The time you're going to sleep right now could be significant. The time you're waking up. What I'm getting, quite honestly, is the time you are going to sleep. Someone could be drinking tea to go to sleep or induce sleep, is what I'm getting. Yes, someone needs to cut out on the caffeine. Caffeine is significant. And you're being encouraged to be fearless at this time. Know that all will be provided at the right time. So, what I'm getting from this is perhaps you are having sleepless nights, or someone is having sleepless nights in this energy, and you're being encouraged that all will be provided in due time. I'm seeing 300K literally on my phone screen. So, perhaps your concerns are about money. Um, your flow of money right now. You could be seeing this in your dream state or what to do in your dream state. Get something about drinking, taking medication. You know, I'm hearing I try to smoke it away. I try to drink it away from Solange again. Okay. So any of that could be significant. Okay. You can need to do some aromatherapy, cleanse your energy, sage your energy. I'm here and do a cord cutting if you know how or feel called to work with the moon cycles. Just understand that your um, everything will be revealed to you or given in just due time is what I'm hearing. Okay, So you're trying to figure out what's the tea, like what's up, right? And you're looking for signs everywhere is what I'm getting about just finances, okay? Something to do with heart matters, conversation, speaking up. I'm seeing a lot of blue in my energy, a microphone, okay? So you could be meant to speak, or coming soon, you will have to speak your mind. Yeah, somebody's just gonna have to take the leap of faith and jump into what it is you've been seeing in your dreams. So in the movie, okay, let's go through what I've written down. So sand could be significant for someone. You guys know when I channel this energy class, anytime I say sand, that always gives me like people who live in deserty areas where the sand is 555 on the timer. I've been seeing 555 all day, especially as it pertains to money. Okay, so a lot of changes in the finances, okay, in the financial area. But sand always gives me, I always say sand, people, not to be derogative. Please don't take it any offense to that. That's just how my spirit team lets me know what we're referring to. And typically that gives me like Arabic um people or of that descent, right? I'm seeing like, yeah, Dubai, I'm hearing Abu Dhabi. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it just gives me like Aladdin, sand dunes, like I heard Alaska for the first time. Like literally Alaska for the first time, not just the word Alaska came through. So something about inclement weather changes. Okay, whether or not weathering the storm. Gotcha. Okay. So you're wondering when the storm is going to be over in your life. Remember, the storm doesn't just come through to kind of cause towers or take down what needs to be taken down. It comes through as a clearing of the path as well. Okay. So you could be experiencing that now, wondering that now. And yeah, so something about December was significant, maybe some manifestations you made towards the end of the year, end of the calendar year, let's be clear. And you're wondering when it'll come through. You could be a Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces. I'm hearing Aries, Aquarius, okay, Taurus. In the movie, okay, let's read what I have. The sand reminded me of, it literally came up when I was channeling this, like the sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives, okay? So something about our lives, like not just you. What I'm hearing is, or what I'm getting is, don't feel like it's just you. These are, it's a collective experience, is what I'm getting, okay? Somebody's life could feel like a soap opera, or you could like soap operas. That could just be a confirmation for you. Um, I don't even know all the soap operas. I haven't watched those since I was a kid, or, a young adult. So days of our lives could be significant. I always get Stefano's diabolical ass. So this could have to do with a masculine and a power authority figure, who is diabolical, right? I'm hearing you're waiting for the energy to shift, okay? So what I'm getting with this is, it's not just you are, right? It's our. So this has to do with someone outside of yourself, okay? So it's affecting other people more than you know, is what I'm hearing, okay? It was like a soap opera drama, okay? So I'm hearing what you give is what you get, okay? So literally reaping what you've sown, okay? So in the movie, in your dreams, this is easy for me to say, synopsis. Um, your own point of view. So you could have your own point of view about this movie, okay? So maybe you need to watch the movie in your dreams. Like I said, it's an animated film on Netflix. Basically, the synopsis, thank you, Spirit, that's what I'm supposed to be talking about. The synopsis of this movie was a brother and sister dynamic. So this could be a sibling situation. This is a family dynamic, is what it's given. Brother and sister, their parents were about to divorce. The older sister was concerned about keeping the family together by any means necessary. So she devised a plan. Once she figured out they were going to sleep and having the same dream, they came up with this plan to meet up in the dream state with the Sandman who was promising them to give them anything they wanted. Okay, give them a wish. There was something they had to do in return. Oh, what they didn't realize is that basically this would only be obtained as long as they stayed in the dream state. If they stay asleep, 11:11, as I said that. So heavy changes coming through. You're no longer asleep, right? Or you're just waking up. Perhaps you're on your own waking up, or people around you aren't getting what you're getting because you have woken up 11:33 on the timer, as I said that. Yeah. So you change your point of view, okay? You've tapped into that Christ consciousness with the 11:33. You've changed from asleep to awake, okay? So basically, to get what she wanted, she was willing to do it by any means necessary. She did it in the sleep. They went to the sleep state, met up with the Sandman, made a deal, a contract, a pact, whatever you want to call it, right? In the dream state to make the parents stay together against their will, okay? So something about that could be significant. Someone's name could be Will, okay? Do we need the characters' names? I'm hearing no, okay? So once she realized that she would be stuck in the dream state, she wanted to get out, but then now she was kind of tricked, so he kind of pulled one over on her. I'm hearing pulling the wool over someone's eyes. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer as I say that, okay? So in divine alignment, right? Someone thought pulling the wool over your eyes, getting you into something that you didn't really understand the dynamics of, or they had ulterior motive, okay? That's my point of view on it, okay? So as it relates to this energy, this reading, you could have a sibling and y'all go to the same dream state, like y'all have the same dreams. Trust me, that is 100% possible. I know that for a fact, okay? So that could be something that you're experiencing. Astral traveling could be significant for you and a loved one. Perhaps you are in a family of dreamers, right? And potentially more than you have this gift of astral traveling, vivid lucid dreaming, prophetic dreaming, okay? And I'm hearing you're not the only one getting it in your dreams, okay? So everyone's kind of getting the synopsis of the story, okay, in their dreams. So, yes, being taken out of their own point of view, perhaps you as well, and being shown another point of view, or that's what's to come. That's what you can expect, okay? I'm seeing this crown right here. So, what I can see versus what you guys can see is a little bit different. This crown is standing out here, right? So perhaps someone is seeing you being crowned in their dream state, 1414, as I said that, okay? So something about cycles coming to a close because you woke up. Okay, so let's get to it. In the nick of time, there was excuse me, there was a sand hourglass, sorry, in the movie, okay, and there was a lot of mirages in the movie to get them to not um get out of the dream state. 1444, as I say that, you could be a chosen one. So what ends up happening is there was a magic carpet in there, okay, or a magic bed, mind you, okay. There were spirits there, right? and they were basically riding this magic bed around trying to get out of the dream state. So the sister actually went into a coma in the 3D. Okay, any of this could be significant. Okay, you could have somebody that experienced a coma or a comatose like state. I'm hearing medically induced comas, whatever have you. Okay, I'm hearing someone's crown being knocked off. Okay, but in the physical 3D, she was in a coma because she was basically succumbing to the contract. She had to stay in the dream state. So she was getting what she wanted, but it was while she was asleep. So the parents were happy, she was all happy, and what she ended up doing was sacrificing her brother. I almost said her son. So something about a son could be significant. Okay, someone could have sacrificed a son on behalf of getting what they wanted. So she didn't really know the quid pro quo is what I'm hearing. So P's and Q's are significant. Be on your P's and Q's with any contracts, in your dream state. You don't want to be signing contracts, agreeing to anything, eating anything, engaging in intercourse, right? Especially if you're on a spiritual path. If you do, right, just wake up and, you know, pray over it. It has to be released from any binding contracts or projection spells, anything of that nature when you wake up. Okay, so once she realized, like, oh no, the parents are happy, everything's going good, and she was like, where's, I forget the brother, I'm hearing Johnny. Okay, where's Johnny? Red rum is significant. Okay, what movie is that? We'll probably channel that. That's a little dark, right? um so yeah, a father figure could be significant. Okay, something with parents, family. I'm hearing significant others, but just I'm hearing extreme family. That's not what I'm trying to say. Close family. I'm hearing external family. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. The mother, the father, the children. I forget what that's called right now, right? um something's not as what it seemed. So once she realized that the brother was gone, now she wanted to get out of this agreement, and now she's trying to fight her way out of the dream state, and she couldn't. The brother knew that he knew what was going on, so when he saw her in the coma, he's like, damn, like, I have to get in the dream state and save her. The parents is like, what the hell's going on? Both of these kids are losing it, right? So I'm hearing there could be accusations of that as well going around, that someone's losing their mind or has lost their mind, someone's drinking. I just keep hearing that Solange song. I tried to drink it away, I tried to smoke it away. Something was done. Okay. Binding, to bind you, a loved one, a person, a place, a thing, and somebody didn't know all that it entailed. 1818, as I say that. Okay, this could have been going on since someone was 18. I'm hearing the 18th day, so someone could be born on the 18th as well as the 29th. Okay, so he goes in a dream state. He tried to get her out, and they have to beat the hourglass before the last grain of sand drops down. So they're on a time limit. There's a time crunch. So I'm hearing it's about to expire, or it's expire. Something is expired. Okay, and perhaps there's a rush to, I'm hearing, make it seem like this contract is still legally binding. Okay, but it's not. And it's affecting everyone's lives because of what someone's done, behaving in this soap opera like energy. And we know with soap operas, it's quite animated, performative, right? Very dramatic, and I'm hearing drastic and over the top. So someone took drastic measures to, I'm hearing, pull this energy out of you or pull you into a certain energy contracting, right? Pull you into their lives. Okay, trying to keep a family together, so they were willing to do anything, quite literally, to keep the family together. So whoever this resonates for, you understand completely. Remember, every message won't resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay, right? If it applies, then just catch this vibe. If it doesn't, just let it fly. Don't take it personal, okay? So, that's my point of view on it. Someone did something to keep a family together, something drastic, and it backfired. I'm hearing horrifically, okay? Tragically. Tragic ends are near, okay? So 12/23, 25 could be significant. A couple days before Christmas could be significant. Um, Something about making dreams come true. So what I'm getting is you were trying to manifest and manifest a new life or manifest what you wanted. The mom really wanted to leave the family. She was basically trying to, honey, get a divorce and move to her hometown and, you know, pursue a new job, pursue a new career path, a new way of life because it wasn't the relationship, marriage wasn't going how she perceived it to be, how she perceived it would go. So the daughter wanted to prevent that. So you could quite literally have been NCIS is significant. Somebody could watch that show. I haven't watched that in a while. Is that film? Is that like the Florida area? I'm seeing Miami. I'm seeing beaches. Okay, so it could literally be, you could be someone from anywhere there's sand, right? Where I live, there's not sand, so everywhere doesn't have sand. Okay, um, you could live by just a large body of water, a lake. Now I'm hearing don't go chasing waterfowls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. Something about a stream. If someone wasn't getting enough of your energy, so they did whatever they could to get an ocean fund, get an abundant stream fund, okay, to unblock you by any means necessary, getting you to remain in their energy. Something could be under investigation. Someone could be antsy about this, right? Because it's affecting them in more ways than one, right? So I heard healthily, like health wise, okay? That's weird. Okay, but someone's trying to make their dreams come true while someone wanted to be while someone wanted to become the master of your reality, astral projecting in the dream state to become and cause you your worst nightmare. Now you've become theirs. So these people could be quite literally, our means more than one person, okay? Seeing you in their dreams, okay? You'll know who this is because you'll see them in your own dreams, okay? So spirit is revealing to you what was done, who's projecting in your energy. I'm hearing while not letting it affect you, letting the mask be taken off, letting it be unveiled. Yeah, 22:55 on the timer as I said that. So heavy balance coming in to change this out. Okay, change is needed to balance this out. Okay, because it's just not fair that confirmation is 4:34 a.m. Somebody's name could be Joyce. Cayenne is what I'm hearing. Cayenne pepper. Aaron, Erin, James, any type of Aaron. Ava, Amanda, Taylor, definitely significant. Someone's name starts with a D, A-U, or O. Could be someone's initials, okay? But yeah, this has to be leveled out. Leveling the playing field. Playtime is over is what I'm getting. Like, no more games, okay? And with the TLC coming through, you can need TLC at this time to balance your energy, right? To usher this change in. What I'm hearing it's going to take time, right? With the hourglass, right? For because it's a lot of people. I keep being drawn back to it's a lot of people in the energy. So in order for this to be balanced out, a lot of things have to take place for this energy to balance out in your life to get on the track path toward your toward your destination of destiny where you're intended to go. Okay, so have patience, right? It's a virtue, right? I'm hearing have patience, be kind, and have courage, okay? So this is your Cinderella story, and it took a little time, but she did reap the kingdom in the end, right? Your payment for being of good moral standing, right? So don't be dismayed or discouraged, okay? But this person or these persons, They they will be shown to you. Like I said, I'm hearing they're no longer in your energy. With the TLC also, people shouldn't go chasing waterfalls, right? Waterfalls are dangerous, right? You can't, you probably shouldn't go up under them, or if you don't have experience with that. I'm hearing a tour guide. Yeah, I'm seeing like, again, Dunn's River Falls. I'm seeing that's in Jamaica. I always hear Grand Rapids, Michigan could be significant. Canada, I'm hearing the Grand Canyon. New York, Buffalo, any of that could be significant, okay? So you definitely might be going through a purging at this time. We know we are in a period of ascension. Today is January 19th, 2026. Remember, whenever you're seeing this, you're meant to see this. So just be confident in that you're receiving the messages in divine timing. Okay, something about a ref. Yeah, the Most High God had to referee this situation. Your angels, your spirit team had to referee this situation because someone was planning energy. I'm seeing this blue now. Someone was speaking on your name. Someone was ill-hearted, is what I'm saying, is what I'm hearing. And you see how this side they spoke against your name, spoke against your divinity, your just slandering you, okay, just talking about you in a way that would knock the crown off, right? Esoterically, metaphorically speaking, okay, to affect your money here. And that all has to come to an end. So you're being encouraged to take care of yourself. They should have stuck to the rivers, lakes, and streams, quite literally, that they're used to. Someone could be a streamer, but because you, I'm hearing, remained in an upright posture, I'm seeing Bridgerton, that could be significant. I'm seeing Lady Danbury when she was meeting with the queen when she was younger, and she was basically like fighting for a position, like, okay, you want this, well, like she would leverage, something about leverage is significant, okay? They had no leverage, or they didn't have a foot to stand on, like you were the thing in this energy they were just projecting, okay? So now you become their worst nightmare. Like it's like a so like this soap opera energy, it's like very dramatic. So it could be a small town as well. I'm seeing like Passions and like General Hospital and stuff. Okay, so just a small town drama. The Carolinas could be significant. North Carolina, North Dakota, north. You could just live north, right, in the north of your state, or the northern part of America, the northern part of your country, okay? Someone's name could start with N. Northwest could be significant. N names are definitely significant, okay? Um, yeah, now I'm seeing inside, man. This was an inside job. The call's always coming from inside the house, so yeah, you had to remove your energy from these people, or if you haven't, do your due diligence and do that. But when you do, okay, when you step back, you will definitely be in a Cinderella energy, receiving the person of your dreams. This person can literally be in your dreams, right? And people are being cautioned now. You can be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. You choose, right? Don't come over here effing around, is what I just heard, okay? So it can be all bubblegum and raindrops, you know, if it can be all bubblegum and gumdrops if they come at you correct, or, you know, it could be red rum, Freddy Krueger energy, like it is, you know, you get what you give out, like we heard in the beginning of the message. So let's get some names for confirmation. John, Alice, author. Someone can be an author. Okay, you might be meant to discover something or author something. Someone could be a detective. Someone could be a DJ. DJ is significant. IJ, D. Any of those initials could be anyone's. TW, DW, author. You could have liked the TV show Author, the cartoon. Um, Yeah, someone's name could be Aaron with 2 A's. Yeah, I'm just getting aardvark. Is that what author was? I'm gonna have to look that up later. Charles, Layla, I got Shayla earlier as well. Ali, Jamila, Bryant, Brian. Someone's name could be Francis. I'm hearing let's be frank. Let's be frank. So someone's going to want to come through with a seemingly clearing conversation. Yeah, they're at the cliff. They're at their wits' end. They don't know what to do. Okay, because they behaved in this way. Yes, someone's feeling guilty. Okay, and it's a party of people. I'm hearing party of 5. What is that party? This could have been a friend group as well, a toxic friend group that kind of lured you into something you found it hard to get out of, or you had to find your way out of. Okay, I'm hearing it was anything but a dream. So we could literally be talking about the American dream. That's a nightmare to most. Okay, or what we see going on now in the news. Ice could be significant. I'm hearing Ice Spice. Someone could have that. Someone could be ginger, have that color hair. I don't know where she's from. I'm just hearing new projects soon. So Francis, Nicole, Nickel could be significant. You could have found a nickel. I don't know. That could be some type of confirmation for you, okay? But let's get a tea bag before we close out. Just stay positive and hope for the best, right? Keep praying. Keep your energy cleansed. Ooh, yeah, stuff together, so. Your inner self is your inner guide. Okay, so go within, right? Do the purging you need to do the healing work you need to do. I'm here to work on your internal energy. Focus on self, healing yourself, eating better, thinking better, cleansing your energy all around, okay? Continue to manifest, continue to work towards your goals. You're some type of creator, right? So work in tandem with your spirit team and the Most High to co-create. What you need to do, I'm hearing listen, okay? Listen intently. Follow those dreams. I will link my dream journal down below. They're always linked in the description so that you can channel and document your dreams in a detail oriented fashion. There's prompts in there to kind of jog your memory. Someone could be a jogger, a walker. You might need to incorporate that in your daily lifestyle. Okay, that helps clear the mind as well, gets fresh air for you, helps with your heart, helps, physically, mentally, and emotionally, right? But I will link the dream journal below. It has prompts in there. So it's not just a journal with blank pages. It has prompting in there to encourage you to think more deeply about the dream. Remember and jog more of the details about your dream state. Okay. Yeah, someone was definitely not behaving as their highest self in your energy, but trust that it's all being aligned. 3330, as I said, that the Most High is on it. Okay, so I'll link all the journals below. If you receive divine downloads from the Most High, I created a divine download journal. I'll link that below as well. It's the first of its kind. As I was going through this journey, myself, I needed a way to document my downloads in a way better than this, right? So that as well, it's not just a blank journal, it has prompts in it to help you document in a detail oriented fashion so you remember and recall things clearer and better. There's space for you to go back and reflect and interpret. So you definitely want to check those things out, especially if you're new on this journey. It acts as a guide as well, okay? So not just something to sell, but something I could have definitely used when I got on my spiritual path and journey for sure, with the download journal and the dream journal. Lastly, I have the heart work journal to help you do the heart work. You hear everybody say, do the work, do the work, do the work. Nobody really tells you how to get to that. We hear a lot about shadow work, but for me, it was it was imperative that I did hard work to heal those emotional traumas and blockages that I had stored away, to kind of cleanse my energy and clear all that negativity out so I can make room for the positivity, right? I'll link it all down below. If you need guidance on anything, if you would like a personal reading, you know, anything of that nature, I'll link my email down below. I can help you with that as far as coaching, readings, whatever you may need to help you along on your journey so we can get you on your path to the greatest destination for you, which is your individual destiny, okay? That's what I'm here to help you do, teach you the way to go for yourself personally. I can't tell you how, where, what, the specifics, but I can guide you on the right paths to take, how you're meant to go about this thing, right? Doing the work to get on the correct path. Also, if you feel so inclined, I link my Cash App below. If you would like to donate to the channel, any little thing helps, okay? So let's close this energy out. We thank you, Spirit, Spirit team, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, all of those supreme beings that love us in the highest love and light, right? We thank you. So thank you for clicking on the reading. And as I always say, come and go in love and light. Seek purpose, not just paychecks. And always, always, always do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Peace, y'all.